All right, here we go. Yet again, this is why I do what I do. This van has been towed all the way from Louisiana, I believe. First mechanic said, oh yeah, no problem, we can take care of that. After a couple of days or some running around, they said, oh, we can't fix that, it's buggered.
Charged her for the diagnosis.
Somebody in Florida said, oh yeah, we can fix that. So the lady had the van towed all the way from Louisiana to Tampa, Florida, where they held onto the van for a little while, then tried to charge her storage fees and said they couldn't fix it. Now I'm here to tell you, ain't nobody looked at a damn thing. There has not been a tool in that hole in over a year.
Charged her $600 though.
There's not been a tool in that hole for quite some time. Somebody wiped it down with a wet rag. You can see the dust line here, but they didn't even take that off. The fuck are they charging this lady for? Spit on it? They're going to charge somebody to diagnose a vehicle. Now, we all know you can't see the harmonic balancer down there without pulling the radiator off. You can't pull the radiator off without pulling the bumper off. You can't pull the bumper off without pulling the license plate cover off. Does it look like anybody has taken that screw or that screw off of this van? I say hell no, not a chance. Nobody's done shit but look at it from 10 feet away and say, gee, I wonder how much we can get from the lady. Stop dripping on me. Okay, I don't like working in the rain. I don't imagine anybody does. I'm too old for this shit. I'm too smart. Okay, maybe I'm not. Damn it, that doesn't look like it's even beat up. This is where all the abuse happened. I mean, yeah, that's pretty hammered right there. And sure, there's going to be some damage on the other end. But the end of that shaft isn't wallered like this. End of that crankshaft looks a lot like the end of this crankshaft. Let's get down there and have a closer look. Hers doesn't have any rust on it. All right, so my grumpy ass took a nap. I slept all night, actually. Woke up this morning with a fresh start and a fresh attitude. Gonna tear this engine open, this van open, get at this engine, see what's really going on. Well, we found this and this laying down in the trough under the fan, under the clutch fan. So, you know, I don't know where the broken piece of bolt is because it's not in the engine. But look at that crankshaft. Yeah, that keyway's a little bit buggered. We'll get in there for a closer look. I don't think so. I think we can live with this.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, brother.
I think we can put this back together and save this engine.
If I could have seen that picture on the camera as well as I can see it now on my laptop, I might not have been as optimistic. But my point at the beginning of this video was we really can't know until we get the radiator off and get a good look at it.
Yeah, it's damaged. Does that mean we can't put a harmonic balancer on there? No, I think we can put one on there.
Yes, you can.
I think we can make that work.
We definitely can.
Got the engine cleaned up. We can get a better look at that Woodruff keyway. Yeah, she's a little bit buggered up, but it's enough to hold. So we're gonna get her on there and see what happens. Let's see if this puppy goes on there now.
Oh, I can, yeah. Just get it there. A little tap on wood. All right.
Definitely lined up, but the key is too tall.
Tall, okay, all right, so we bring it out, a little more whittling.
Did it take a little extra work? Yes, it did. Did the harmonic balancer go on that crankshaft? Yes, it did. Woodruff key is in. Everything looks good. That puppy's on there good and tight, and we don't even have a bolt in it yet. Everything is tight and snug. We're gonna put that bolt in there, torque it down to spec, and put her back together, take her for a test drive. We got the big boy set to 240 foot-pounds.
There it
And
is.
there it is. Now we need to add 90 degrees to that. So I'm gonna mark that socket. So what I'm gonna do is mark it dead on the bottom. Oh, gotta wiggle it out some.
Yeah, maybe.
There we go. Well, yeah. Mark it dead on the bottom here. And then put it back onto there. Then rotate it until that bottom mark is over here where I can see it.
Put your finger on that bottom mark again.
Bottom mark is on the socket down here. Can't see it yet. When it comes up here, you'll be able to see it.
All right, hold a second.
Not there yet.
I thought you marked it on the
See the line right there?
oh.
So we
Yes.
got to bring that all the way up to 9 o'clock. It's only 7:30 or 8 now. Where'd the bolt go? Get it back on where it was. Yep. Can't let it let the socket rotate on the bolt, or our line's no good anymore.
That's good. I don't think they'll ever come off again. Ever.
And look at that. That line's about right at 9 o'clock. It's not quite 9 o'clock. It's right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm gonna call that close enough so I don't break nothing. Whoa.
Including my arm.
Oh.
Yep.
So that's what it takes to set the torque properly. And a lot of shops will just set it with an impact gun until they're tired of holding it and say, okay, close enough, walk away. That's why these bolts break. That's why these harmonic balancers fall off. Then that same shop will quote you $16,000 or maybe only $13,000 to replace the engine, when apparently all it really needs is a new harmonic balancer, Woodruff key, and a new stretch bolt on the front of the engine. This one's ready to roll.